everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue watching Supernatural. We are in season 5 and episode 9, and considering the last few episodes, I am a little bit terrified. If you are new here, hello, welcome in. My name is Cora. It is so lovely to have you here. I'm also a Twitch streamer and I create gaming content here on YouTube. If you want to check the gaming content out, you can click the link up here. And if you want to come and hang out live or check out any of my other social media, the link that is down below in the description box. And if you're not new, welcome back. The last episode is going to be an episode I do not know how to wrap up. It was one of the funniest and most entertaining and just wild episodes that I've seen in this show so far. I can see why people were excited to see my reaction to it, and I can see why it ranks so high on a lot of people's list of best episodes from this show. It also had such a good twist. So the boys were kind of thrown into a bit of a trickster episode, which I have actually enjoyed the trickster episodes so far. Most of them have been really entertaining and obviously heart-wrenching and all of that stuff as well, but the trickster's always been something fun, and I like characters and the supernatural beings returning, so the trickster being one of them who has been returning, it made me really excited. They get thrown into different TV shows, so Dean apparently has a guilty pleasure of watching a TV show called Dr. Sexy MD, I think it was called, which is supposed to be like a hospital drama TV show that is so funny that he likes, and Sam finds it really amusing as well. So they start off the episode with them being thrown into that, and then throughout the episode they actually go through different ones. So they've got that one, they have this sort of sitcom colorful episode, they have one where they're supposed to be like FBI police something, and they also have this Japanese TV show where they have to like answer questions, and if not, it's like a, well, I think they call the show like Nutcracker or something like that, which is just really funny. It's so much happening in this episode, and all of these TV shows are all kind of a lot, which is so funny. And in the first one, which is the Dr. Sexy MD show that they turn up in, the show that Dean enjoys, his guilty pleasure, Dean is figuring out that like, no, this is a trick because the Dr. Sexy MD wasn't wearing his cowboy boots or something. Instead, he was wearing tennis shoes, and he's like, no, that's wrong. You're the trickster. So they have a little conversation with the trickster, and Sam's whole plan in this episode is that we should have a conversation with the trickster because despite all that the trickster is, maybe the trickster doesn't want the world to end, and the trickster is very, very powerful. So maybe we could get them to be on our side. Dean is not happy with this plan, but they're still going along with it. They have a chat with the trickster, and the trickster basically says, you know, play your parts and then maybe we'll talk, and leaves. So the boys are going through these different TV shows where they have to try to play that part. So in the first one, they need to be doctors. Dean gets like shot by a patient in that one, and then Sam just have to be a doctor. He just has to play his part helping Dean and be a doctor and like operate on him, and it's just so ridiculous, and none of them knows how he managed to do it, but he's like, okay, I need to play my part, so he just somehow does it. Then they go into the Japanese TV show, and Sam fails answering a question, which results in something extremely painful for him. But then Sam says like, I don't know how I was able to do the operation and like save your life in the last one. I just tried to play my part and it worked out. So Dean manages to do the same. He answers the question that he somehow understood in Japanese, and he somehow answers it in Japanese, and you know, the show goes on. Cass shows up in that one, and he's like, you've been gone for days. What the heck is happening? And he's like trying to help them out, but he gets zapped out. He gets disappeared, so like, this trickster's clearly powerful. They go on to the next one, and they keep playing their parts, and they keep being annoyed, and they keep asking like, how long do we have to do this, basically. During the sitcom one, Cass comes back, and he's disheveled. You can see he's been through it, and the trickster also comes back. Have a little conversation, and the trickster hints to the fact that they should play their roles in real life, which is where you're like, hang on a dang minute, this has got to do something with the angels. Who else would say that you should say yes to your destinies? You should become Lucifer, you should become Michael, let this war get over it and we can move on. Even though it wasn't like, do it for our sake kind of stuff, it was more like, I'm tired of this, and the way he talked about it, it was kind of clear. And I was like, maybe it's Zacharias that put the trickster up to this or something. Wasn't correct, but I wasn't that far off from nibbling at the truth there, at least. And he managed to like zap Kaz away again, which is like, Kaz is still an angel, so it's not that easy to just like whoop, like just throw an angel out of there, which is also like a warning sign for the boys. And they continue trying to play their part until they, in the police FBI episode, manages to stab the trickster with one of their like wooden sharpened sticks, which is not what you call it, but anyway, they manage to do that and the trickster doesn't die, which is like, if this is a trickster, they should have been dead at this point. This is how you kill a trickster. And I think that already before this, Cass alluded to the fact that this might not even be a trickster because a trickster isn't supposed to be this powerful. Then they get back into reality, or so they think. Then Dean can't find Sam, and Sam has now been turned into Baby, the car. So Sam is the car and Dean has to drive him, and it's like really weird and so strange. But they are kind of figuring out that this isn't a trickster, and they're like, it sounds like something that has to do with angels. So they manage to like talk to the trickster and then trick him into one of those circles that they used on an archangel before, the like holy oil burning circle. And turns out that this is an angel. Not just any angel, and no, Zechariah did not put him up to this. No, this is an archangel called Gabriel. This is not a trickster at all, and I was kind of toying with it, but it turns out like he was never a trickster. He didn't take the body of a trickster. He just pretended to be a trickster, basically. But he's an archangel who is tired of everything that's happening in heaven, and he's tired of his sibling and his family fighting. So he just thought, I'll just pop down to Earth and be a trickster instead, basically. And now stuff is happening again, and he's like, let's just get over with this freaking apocalypse because I don't want to deal with this anymore. They have this really long conversation, and he's like, how did you figure out that I wasn't a trickster? And Dean is like, no one talks about their family in that way unless they're family. So we'll like talk about the angels and the stuff. Like I know how people talk about their family, so like it was clear. They managed to get Cass back as well, and he's not happy. But after a conversation, it's not, I don't know if they're gonna be able to get the trickster Gabriel. I'm gonna start calling him the trickster Gabriel instead of the archangel Gabriel. But anyway, I don't know if they're gonna be able to get his help. Could be convinced, I think. Potentially. Because he just wants it to end. I don't think he really cares about losing, winning, what side. He just doesn't want his family to fight, and I think he still believes that this is their destiny and this is what's gonna happen, so he doesn't believe there's any other way. But I don't necessarily think that he would be opposed to another way if there was one. They do actually put out the fire, and Dean kind of reminds him that, you know, I could have left you there to die, but I didn't, so, you know, remember that. And then the episode kind of trails off, but with that ending, I'm really curious what's gonna happen. I'm curious to see if Gabriel's gonna come back into the play, which I would love. In any way, shape or form, it would be really cool to see him again. I think the actor does a really good job at playing the trickster Gabriel as well. I think they made a really good choice, and the conversation that Dean especially had with the trickster, obviously Cass and Sam were there as well, but I feel like in that particular conversation, Dean's words were what like weighted the most for the trickster, and he did such a good job at doing that little speech that I don't know, I'm thinking maybe we'll see him again. But we have had a few episodes of my little bubble being intact. It's all been silly, goofy, and fun, and it's been quite a few now. So I'm a little bit concerned whether my little happy bubble is gonna stay intact this episode. I know we're not like close to the end of the season or anything, but you know, we're like getting towards the middle of it. It wouldn't surprise me if there was a little heartachy twist there. I have no idea what to expect. I feel terrified, and the longer this bubble stays intact, the more scared I get. So, you know, I think it's better that we just get into it. I love the last episode. I love the show. I love the season, and without further ado, let's get into the next episode. Okay, stressful music to start this episode off with.
Dean, come on.
First off, funny that he's checking out the cars, but then also, oh, there's so many. Chuck, oh god, this is not good, is it?
Nothing. You know, just, what are you guys doing here?
You told us to come. Yeah, you did. You texted me. This
What?
address, life or death situation?
Wait, he did not? But he's nervous though.
No.
What?
Sam, you made it!
You
Becky,
are
right?
kidding me.
Oh, you remembered.
It's just kind of hard to
Thinking
forget.
about me.
No, that's not. Oh no, I did not expect to see her again.
Did you take my phone?
I just borrowed it from your pants.
Wait, did they hang out or something? What is happening? I have no
Guys,
clue what's
I'm
happening at the
sorry.
moment.
For everything.
Are they making a movie about them from his books or something? Because Becky's here, there's loads of cars that looks like Dean's car. And she says that they're gonna see that.
Dean, looking good. Who the hell are you? I'm Dean too.
Wait, that's who he's supposed to play, Dean? What the heck?
Uh-oh. It's Sam and Dean.
Wait, is
I'm
it
in
like a
trouble
wait?
now.
No, is it like a convention or something? Is it like no? Is it like a supernatural convention and everyone's like dressed as them or something? With the necklaces and all the the monsters slash like supernatural beings and the. Oh my god, I can't.
It's awesome. Supernatural convention, the first ever.
I was right. I can't. Oh my god, with the lenses and everything. This must be so surreal. They're like watching people cosplaying stuff from their life. Real things that's happened. What the real Ghostbusters. Oh, this is so funny.
Supernatural convention.
I mean, not that I blame them. I'd go to one, but it's just...
The panel, Frightened Little Boy, The Secret Life of Dean. And at 4:30, there's the homoerotic subtext of Supernatural.
They're like... It's so funny how you recognize who people are like cosplaying as.
The creator and the writer of the Supernatural books.
Chuck
The
still
one,
needs to be
the
like...
only,
well,
Carver Edlund!
cover, but I guess he needs to still be an author to like blend into society even though he's a prophet or like what I have no. He's so embarrassed. He's like, oh yeah, well this is really weird now because I know that you're real and I know everything that's happening.
Dry mouth.
Oh no, Chuck. I think he's extra embarrassed because of them being there, right? The fact that Becky texted them to get there, it's just I can't. This is too funny. Check, are you okay?
So I guess, questions?
He did not see that coming.
Look here, I was just wondering, where'd you come up with Sam and Dean in the first place?
Yeah, so I had this dream because I'm a prophet. Actually, yeah,
Came to me.
hard to explain. Dean is like, yeah, okay. I was just gonna say someone has a hook.
Via in every fight scene, Sam and Dean are having their gun or knife knocked away by the bad guy. Why don't they keep it on some kind of bungee?
They're like, actually, maybe we should think about that.
Why can't Sam and Dean be telling that Ruby is evil? I mean, she is clearly manipulating Sam in some kind of moral...
No, Becky!
If you don't like the books, don't read them, Fritz.
Okay.
Okay, so funny with like Dean being like, and then Sam's face, but Becky's was, she beat both of them. She's so protective of Sam.
At the end of the last book, Dean goes to hell, so what happens next?
Well,
There lies an announcement, actually.
is he actually gonna...
Thanks to a wealthy Scandinavian investor,
Oh?
we're gonna start publishing.
Hey.
again.
Is he actually gonna continue writing? Oh god. Who's the Scandinavian investor and is that me is the question. I'd totally invest. Not that I'm rich, but I do be Scandinavian, sorry.
A yellow-eyed cool.
Is he hanging out with Becky? Like, have they become friends or like a couple or something?
So, Becky, yeah. I was wondering, are you doing anything?
Oh, hi, Sam.
Oh, no, he likes her. Oh, I feel bad. She's extremely into Sam. So, oh my god, she's so
We
scary.
don't have time for this crap.
Hey, I didn't call you.
He means the books, Chuck. Why are you publishing more books?
For food and shelter?
Who gave you the rights to our life story?
An archangel.
Yeah, fair. I get both of them here. She's like, I am not looking.
Would you excuse us for just a second?
Why do I feel like she's gonna stand outside of the door and listen or something?
Okay, until the world ends, I gotta live.
I can get that though. Like, he needs to eat, right?
What else do you want me to do?
That's
No, guys,
oh gosh.
wait.
He's like, no, that's got to be fake. And everyone's gonna think that they're coming in their cosplays and like trying to help.
A ghost. Excuse me?
Oh my god, no! Not everyone coming in.
A woman. She was in an old-fashioned dress.
Is this like part of it or is it real?
Or something.
Did she say something to you?
Oh yeah, okay.
Gather close, everybody.
It's part of it. They're like,
Ooh, the LARPing started.
What is that
he's
again?
like, oh.
Live action role playing. It's a game. The convention puts it
Oh,
on.
like in the bookstore! When they went to visit a bookstore and the guy thought that they were LARPing, right?
Dad's journal. Dear Sam and Dean, this hotel is haunted. You must hunt down the ghost.
Yeah, that's exactly what the book would say.
First team to do so wins a $50 gift card to Sizzler. Love, Dad.
You guys are so
Yep.
gonna win.
You guys are so gonna win.
Cartney. As manager of this fine establishment,
Wait, so everyone has extra change to pretend to be FBI agent? What? Oh, that's too funny.
100 years ago,
It must be
this
so
very
weird
night,
seeing everyone pretending to do
went
exactly what they do
and
for
butchered
that
4
life.
little boys before killing herself.
Oh, that face is...
That's just about all the community theater I can take.
Yeah, this cannot get any weirder.
Dad said, he said I may have to kill you.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
Their acting skills.
I need a drink.
Yeah, I need a drink. Can I join? Oh, holy heck. It's just so funny with considering their lives, you know.
I mean, oh, Letitia Gore. Ooh,
They buried me in the basement.
you got me.
You're supposed to vanish?
How am I supposed to vanish?
Help us.
There we go. Oh, I was like, what if something actually happened?
This is part of the game, right?
Holy mother of crap!
I would run too. I mean, it would be so scary though, letting... He did not finish awesome. Oh god, the poor dude. Them all loving the book, wanting this to be true, and then it actually turning true is like terrifying. Oh, but what if... So, did they pick a piece of... Oh god, his ear. Did they pick a piece of like history from this hotel that actually is like a myth or like a legend to make a game out of it? Because I would not do that if I wanted this to be... I don't know. And that's a risky move, but I guess none of them actually thinks this is real. So.
Well, you sure look lovely tonight, especially for a dead chick.
Buddy, I have heard that line 17 times tonight. All from dudes wearing MacGyver jackets. But you seem different. Well, you don't seem scared of women.
He's like, well, I'm not.
Okay, she's upstairs, a real, live, dead ghost.
They're like,
Look, this isn't part of the game, jerk. Tim, I'm getting out of here and you should do the same.
Alex, wait.
yeah,
I
that's
think that guy's good enough actor to be acting.
same. I don't think that he's good enough to say that, at least. Do they have to like join the LARP to figure this stuff out? It'd be kind of fun if they had to.
Look, I don't have time to play Star Wars, guys. Go ask the guy in the ascot.
They're like, we're not trying to play Star Wars, I promise you.
Okay, you guys are really into this.
You have no idea.
They're like, yeah, a bit too much, actually. Yeah.
Any truth to it?
We generally don't like to publicize this to, you know, normal people. But yeah, killed 4 boys with a butcher knife, then offed herself.
And is tonight really the anniversary?
Yep.
Wow. So someone actually found this out, booked this place for the convention to make it so authentic as possible.
And they heard the boys. Or
Oh no, they're
something.
listening in.
Janitor even
Oh.
saw Miss Gwen.
Oh, look at them.
He's off limits to nerds.
They're like, we are not nuts, okay?
The attic.
They're like, okay, this worked out. Those 2 dudes are so gonna follow them. Ay, ay, ay. I feel like this is just gonna strengthen the fan base if everyone finds out that they're real. Not just that Sam and Dean is real, but that, like, ghosts and stuff is actually real. Oh, they're so gonna be looking for the same thing.
No way this ends well.
You know what serves him right? Well, I'm just saying.
Serves them right. He's like, this is ridiculous, people cosplaying as us. Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew they were gonna follow. It's so obvious. They were so non-sneaky. I really hope nothing happens about them though.
Dude, one, stay in character. Right? If it's just me, I look stupid. You heard the guy downstairs. I think this is part of the game.
Help us.
Oh.
My God.
Wow.
Makeup is amazing.
Help us.
What was that?
Let us have any fun.
Why are they making that kind of voices? Like they sound like that. They are. Is he actually pointing? Oh, to a picture, not the attic.
Wow, fast runner.
I would be out of there if I saw this. I'd be like, you know, this is a bit too real, actually.
Oh, that is creepy. Must have been what he was trying to tell us. Do you think, Sammy?
The fact that he calls him Sammy as well is just, oh no. This is real though, isn't it? Oh. That's just, I'm kind of hoping it's...
Okay, this is the coolest game ever.
I hope that this isn't the real stuff and just part of the LARPing, but I have a feeling that these two LARPers are gonna be set down a path that they do not want to be on. And maybe be even closer to finding the right stuff than the real Sam and Dean is.
My mommy loves me.
Oh, it's always so scary when it's kids.
I said my mommy loves me.
Oh, the
sure she
poor
does.
kid being stuck. Oh no. It's also horrible knowing that how mistreated they were. And the contrast of Becky in all of this is... I am... No, I'm screaming. Please. No, I can't. I am cringing so much inside.
Not
I
only
don't know
did she go
what to
with your
do.
four boys,
I
but one of them was her own.
get her in a sense, but it's just...
She scalped the poor kid.
I'm like,
Oh,
Sam is a real person. And also the fact...
There's an orphanage. Here's the carriage house. And right there, cemetery.
And they're not gonna let them in because they think that they're also just LARPing. They're like, thank you.
It's real. A century old at least, and he's right there as a cemetery.
It's called a game, pal.
He's like...
Besides, Dean don't listen to nobody. Dean, cool it.
Okay, they did this part kind of well. The fact that like Sam would tell Dean off.
It would go faster if we all worked together.
We got the Sizzler gift card.
They're like, yes,
We
sure.
gotta be Sam and Dean.
They're like, fine, we'll be someone else. Yes. So who are they gonna be?
It's Bobby. Would you hurry it up?
They're playing as Rufus and Bobby. Oh my god, Rufus and Bobby. See, I told you. I'm like, what if they're gonna have to end up laughing to solve this? Oh my god, this is too funny.
Why are we even here, Dean? Are you just following Dad's footsteps like a good little soldier? You that desperate for approval?
The way that he's like doing this with his face as well. I bet that Dean finds this really funny when he is playing Sam, and Sam finds Dean being played really funny.
What's wrong, Bobby?
I'm not Bobby. You're not Sam. You're not Dean. What is wrong with you? Why in the hell would you choose to be these guys?
They're like, it's not that fun.
Not fans. In fact, I think that the Dean and Sam story sucks.
Ooh. I get what he means though.
That would send most people howling to the nut house.
Because it's real for them.
Their pain is not for your amusement. I mean, you think that they enjoy being treated like
Sam is
circus
like,
freaks?
I don't think they care because they're fictional.
Oh, they care. Believe me.
oh, this is hard for him. I get that though, like having people like play around with the story when he knows how much pain and suffering they've been going through.
Seriously.
Sam's like, how do I smooth this over without telling them that we are in fact real and therefore do not find it funny that you are joking about our lives? That was a pretty nice save though. It's also scary having them with them because they'd have to protect them as well as figuring this whole thing out. I'm enjoying this episode.
Boys.
Here's Letitia Gore.
I'm scared that stuff's gonna happen to Becky though, even though I find her really scary. She's just really like Sam, you know? I don't want anything to happen to her.
Okay, generally, bones are in the ground.
Not up for digging. They're like, we cannot actually dug up a grave.
You serious? Deadly.
We're not really digging up graves.
You want to win the game, right?
Or maybe you tell them, if this is too much for you, maybe you should leave. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Digging up graves. Their faces. I mean, I can understand that though. It obviously has got to feel wrong digging up a grave. It's just that the boys are used to having to do it. Oh, a gust of wind. That is not a good sign, is it? What if it's not even that grave? Oh, they've never seen a dead person like that.
Not a plastic skeleton. That's a skeleton. You just stuck up a real grave.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we did. He has no patience for them.
You guys are nuts.
I thought you said you guys wanted to be hunters.
Hunters aren't real.
Oh god. Oh, they got to see. I'm happy if they run away, Dars. Oh god, wait, oh god, I thought he fell down in the grave for a second. Oh lord. Oh no, don't. This is terrifying. How do you explain all of this to them after this?
Real enough for you?
Too real. Oh, Dean. He is so pissed about it. I understand that though, because they have been through a lot, and like having someone joke about that, I can understand him being upset about this. Just that they really do not know that this isn't real, so, or didn't know that this isn't real.
Really awful, right?
He's like, yeah, it wasn't his money, huh?
Rounds on us, guys.
He's like, you're gonna need it.
Hey, how did you know how to do all that?
Just say you read the books.
We read the books.
See, it was exactly what he said as well. Oh, that was satisfying.
Good luck with the supernatural book, and screw you very much.
Fans of yours?
I'd say no.
Yeah, I'd say maybe not. It's, oh. This is not good.
Definitely.
Because we've got a lot of people in here.
Anything? Every exit's locked. Almost like something's keeping us in. Gee, you think
Turns
Sammy-
out maybe the ghost of Letitia isn't all there is.
Get downstairs, okay? Go.
I was like, there's gotta be more to this, right? Oh, the kid.
Why'd you send my mommy away?
Maybe because of the high and tight she gave you? Huh? How about some thanks?
Dean, this is still a
Gratitude
kid.
might be nice once in a while.
My mommy
Fair,
didn't do this to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe it's something else. Okay, more to this story.
Yeah.
Several of them now.
Supernatural bringing you more creepy children.
Not the sigh.
Look nothing like real ghosts. Just telling you.
But Miss Gore's gone. And now we can have all kinds of fun.
So was it the kids who did that? Oh gosh. No, that is just so much worse. Why do they keep cutting people's heads?
I guess we're
It's
out of
really
time, so
scary.
Thank you for your incredibly probing, rigorous questions. What? Holy crap!
He's like, maybe not into the mic.
Everyone's safe in here, Chuck. This is life or death.
For how long?
As long as it takes.
Yeah, anything. Just continue the convention. Is he gonna be
So,
good enough?
Good news.
But
I
improvising?
got much more to tell you, I guess.
He's like, yeah, this is great.
Got work to do.
You're gonna want to see this, trust me. It's gonna be a hell of a show.
Everyone go in and listen, enjoy this entertainment, and do not leave this room for the love of flippin' heckin' hex.
What does the future hold for Sam and Dean?
Heartache.
How do you feel about angels? Yeah, no, because let me tell you, they're not nearly as lame as you think.
Yeah, there's more to them.
Let's say those three orphans were playing LARPing. Let's say they
LARPing.
scalped Letitia's son and killed him.
Mom catches him in the act, flips out.
Okay.
Yeah, Letitia was the only one keeping him under control.
Until we took her out.
Smooth.
Yeah.
All right, well, we gotta get back to the cemetery.
That would make sense.
The ghosts are running this joint, and they're only scared of one thing.
Oh my god, they're gonna use her. I knew it.
Okay, we just want you to act.
I work at Hooters in Toledo.
You'll be safe. We promise.
We want to help. Just give her the puppy dog thing, okay? Guys, no.
We know. We're not nuts. We're freaking terrified. We gotta do something. That's what Sam and Dean would do.
That is true, at least. He's like,
There's really no such thing as a Croatoan virus
I
for
suppose.
down there. You really should see a doctor.
Someone just asked him about the Croatoan virus because they had stomach problems.
I don't want to do this.
Oh, I feel so bad for her. She must be terrified.
Sweetheart, got your back.
She has to be a heck of an actress to be able to get this to work, though. He's not convinced. More confidence, maybe?
You come when I call you.
Miss Gore?
She's like, I am at a loss for words at this moment.
I've been very,
naughty. Now you open the doors.
How is she gonna convince them? I'd be so scared. I don't blame her. Oh, okay, they're like wavering a little bit.
Naughty, naughty.
Oh no, her phone. Only then got out. Oh god. Are they gonna have to rely on them getting to the barns? This is great. Run.
Run.
Yeah. Why do they have knives? It's so terrifying with kids with knives. Him with the iron and the on the run, ready to fight. They have. I feel so bad. They have to like dug up kids' graves and burn their bones.
Seems so easy.
They do. I don't know. It's kind of cool that they have to be a part of like helping them in the very end. Oh no! Oh god, nice timing.
Let's see.
Chuck, everyone is like, this is a bit too much.
Lost my virginity, actually. But, then she went around telling everybody it didn't count. Don't open that door!
Oh no! Get the salt back, get the salt back! Oh, this is so scary. Oh, Chuck coming in hot. Oh, let's go, Chuck. Oh my god, Becky! Is she gonna fall in love with him now?
I said no one leaves, damn it! Now somebody salt this door.
Oh my god. Oh, she's just so funny. I'd rather wanted to be into Chuck though. Since Chuck seems to like her back.
Dean can always like the stupid thing on the first freaking try.
You got this, fake Dean. Why do they keep wanna cut their head? I don't understand. What is that a thing? Also, why are the kids so strong? What if she comes back and manages to convince them? Oh no, they did it in time. Oh, nice ones. Wait, so that was only 2 Grays. They have a 3rd one though, right? Or did they get all 3 of them? Well, this must be hard. Having to do this must feel really, really wrong. How do you move on from this? Like, Sam and Dean, they're like used to this world, but they're not.
Maybe we should put these things on a bungee.
Not a bad suggestion. How are they gonna explain this to everyone at this convention?
You really saved our asses back there, you know.
They did.
Thanks. Guess I don't even know your names.
Oh, well, I'm Barnes. This is Damien. What's here?
Dean. The real Dean.
I'm like, are they gonna believe it or not?
Me too.
Get the hell out of here, Dean.
He's like, yeah, it's really funny. They did a good job. They did a good job. I wonder if they're gonna be able to be fans after this.
No offense, but I'm not sure you get what the story's about.
He's like, do I not?
He sells stereo equipment. I fix copiers. Our lives suck. But to be Sam and Dean, to wake up every morning and save the world, to have a brother who would die for you.
Oh, that part.
Who wouldn't want that?
He's never thought about it like that.
You got a point.
At least the brother part, having someone who would die for you like that is...
You know, you two don't make a bad team yourself. How do you know each other?
We met online, supernatural chat room.
Oh, must be nice to get out of your parents' basement.
More than friends.
Oh, they're a couple.
Partners.
Which is a little funny because they're playing siblings, but apart from that,
oh,
adorable. Dean, why do you not know how to react? Just say congratulations or something.
Howdy.
Howdy, partners. Oh, it's cute though. They have each other.
Sam, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, is she gonna break it to him now?
Undeniable chemistry.
Okay, yeah. She's gonna break it to him. He's like, I'm so uncomfortable.
Chuck and I, we found each other.
I know that Sam is just happy for them, but...
And well, the heart wants what the heart
she really thinks she's breaking his heart.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Sam. Sorry.
He's like, wow, so sorry.
Will you be alright?
He'll try. He'll try very hard.
Honestly, I don't know. I'll just have to find a way to keep living, I guess.
Oh, this is so funny.
Okay, Chuck, okay. If you really want to publish more books,
I guess that's okay with us.
Really?
No, not really. We have guns.
He's like, no, actually. We have guns and we'll find you. That was the best line. We have guns and we'll find
one
you.
more thing. There was that girl, Bella. She was British and a cat burglar.
Yeah.
She stole the colt from you, and then she said she gave it to Lilith. Well, you know she lied, right?
Wait, what?
Didn't you read the book?
He didn't.
Bella gives the colt
Baby.
to a demon named Crowley, Lilith's right-hand man. I think her lover, too.
Didn't occur to you to tell us this before?
I'm sorry, I didn't remember. I'm not as big of a fan as she.
This is, yeah. This is actually helpful. Becky. Let's go, Becky. Pop off. They actually have a lead on the colt thanks to Becky. That's amazing. Oh my god, look at Dean's face. Look at his face.
Yeah, you know, I think I'm good. Oh, you're not gonna believe it, but I got a lead on the Colt room store. Are you on the way? What are we
He's
waiting
like,
for?
okay, let's go. How many people do actually own a car like this one? Because a lot of people came to the convention with one, and now I'm like, how many fans do?
Yeah, I had a huge crush on Nancy McKeon. She never wrote back. I don't think the Benders made flesh suits out of all their victims.
He's just rambling. I love that we get to see it.
So strong. The way I look at it, it's really not jumping the shark if you never come back down.
Well, he worked out. Oh my goodness gracious, what an episode. Holy heck. What the heck? My bubble. It is still intact. Can you all believe it? Can you all believe the heartache I'm going to face the second this bubble bursts? I have been blessed with silly, goofy, everything works out, the brothers are still friends, they still love each other. Episodes, so many, that the second something goes south, it is gonna be painful, isn't it? I'm terrified. I really enjoyed this episode. I'm kind of glad that they got another episode back where they kind of tease the fans a little bit. I think a lot of us can relate to some of these characters of like also wanting supernatural to potentially be real and like imagining a life that isn't just your normal mundane normal, you know, working living life. Sometimes like imagining something like this is something that we do. I mean, I do. I love watching these kind of shows and I like reading fantasy books because I like to imagine something that is not my life. And I think it's kind of cool when they mix in a lot of the fandom into the episode. It makes a really good one. And this one, I'm wondering how they're explaining for the entire supernatural community what happened. Because obviously the two guys that helped them out, they know, not that they're the real Sam and Dean, but they know the supernatural stuff exists. But I don't know how they're explaining it for the rest of them. Like, or someone who planned this got a little bit, they pushed it a little bit too far, or like, how are they gonna explain that? Because like, everyone saw the ghost when they opened the door, so... And also, one of the guys on the convention actually died. Which is obviously a lot, and I don't know how they all gonna take that in, but holy heck, how do you even wrap up an episode like this? I loved having Becky in this one. Like, she freaks me out a little bit sometimes. She's a lot. Not that I blame her, but she's a lot. But seeing her falling in love with Chuck when he was like saving them all, the faces she made, and then when she goes to tell Sam and she really firmly truly believes they had a connection and she is now breaking his heart, that was gold. And I love how Chuck is just there like, yeah, Sam, like he doesn't, I don't think that he believes that he likes Becky, but he's just playing along with her because he likes her, and I think it's so cute that they found each other. And that would mean that like Chuck isn't as alone because Becky knows a lot of this stuff. And I have to say, I love how they mixed in that Becky actually told them about the cult. That was such a nice detail. Being like, actually, you know, in the book, like, actually Crowley has it. Don't you know that? Didn't you read the book? And all of that, that was just so good. Like, they actually got some really, really important information from this episode. It was nice to see Chuck again, and the fact that Chuck didn't even think about it himself. But Becky was like, I need to tell you something. That was so good. I also like the conversation Dean had with the boys where they were like having a brother that would like die for you and like having that special connection and like really making like saving people and making the world a better place, like that is something that you should be proud of. I don't think this Dean still, I don't think he wants people to like play along with their lives and like read the books and stuff like that, but maybe it puts some stuff in perspective. I'm not saying the boys deserves a life like this or should want it necessarily, but maybe just like shedding some light onto things in their lives that is actually really, really good. And things that they can appreciate, like they have each other and they actually do a lot of good things, even though it's terrible and they don't deserve living their life like that. I don't know, I think it got to Dean. I think it got to him. You can see him smiling at the car in the end, and I was just like, wow, this is... He really, something really hit him there. He's like, couldn't believe that they would be able to convince me that, but I guess so. This was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. I have been so lucky with the last few episodes. I'm terrified of my bubble, but this one was really fun. I think it had just the right amount of twists and it still gave us some leads. The last few episodes, even though they've been sort of in between us, a lot of them have had tiny little sneaks into things that is probably going to be relevant in the end. Like here we got a lead on the cult. The last one we got to meet Gabriel as the Archangel and not the Trickster. And the one before that, I guess it wasn't a lead to the future, but we had the connection with Bobby that I think is going to be really meaningful because I think it might change Bobby's outlook on everything that's happening. It's been really cool. I can't wait for all of these little threads to like connect to each other to continue like the main story of this, and once it does, I will be very scared, and I have got tissues at the ready because sometimes when you watch the in-betweeners you kind of forget that you're watching a supernatural, in a sense where you forget that this show's loves twisting a knife, taking a knife right into your heart and twisting it, and you just kind of forget that. So I'll guess I will have to start kind of bracing myself after these fun episodes, but I have really enjoyed them. I really like the in-between episodes. I've said it before, but I think it really makes the show more alive. It gets you to know like the characters better and just like the world. And if it was just the intense main story all the time, I feel like you'd be emotionally very drained and it'd be kind of hard to like follow along. So I thoroughly enjoyed them and I really enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching today's episode with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, it would mean a lot if you gave it a thumbs up. Of course, comment down below your thoughts, feelings, emotions when you watched this the first time, the 58th time, or maybe now that you watched it with me. Maybe you have some cool facts, maybe I missed some details, or maybe you just want to come and say hi. Leave a comment down below. I do read all of them. The longer comments, it takes a long time before I reply to them. Just know that I do still read them, and the only reason I don't interact with them is because if I do, they disappear from like my unanswered comments. So then when I actually do have time to get back and give you like a good reply, which is what I want, I won't be able to find them again. So just know that I read them all, and I appreciate all of the little details that you tell me, the little fun facts, and just like there's so many lovely comments. So just know that I read every single one and I appreciate it a lot. I really like seeing people wanting to comment and liking it. Brightens my day and it makes me extremely motivated to continue watching and doing this, which I really love. So thank you. I really appreciate y'all so much. Make sure to subscribe for upcoming videos as well. Of course, if you want to follow along this journey, it is a lot of seasons left, and I cannot wait to watch more shows and more on this channel in the future. Thank you for being here, and I hope you'll have an amazing rest of your day, night, morning, midnight snack, breakfast, whichever time it is for you when you're watching this. See you very soon. Bye!